Hello guys, and welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me today. We have a good match, the Saints versus the Falcons. Now, I normally don't hop right into the game as Vaughn goes deep, but there was a corruption in the footage. I thought I was going to lose the whole game. Luckily, your boy was able to save basically the whole game. You just missed the intro and stuff. But here we are, both teams coming in at 6-4, both really needing this win to take the division. Whoever wins this takes the lead in the division, and the Saints are trying to knock down the Atlanta Falcons as Alvin Kamara puts the move of the year on and embarrasses that Atlanta defense. Not a way you kind of want to start off this game. Now later in the game, Clemens would go break a tackle, and he says, you know what, anything you can do, I can do better. Touchdown Atlanta. And Clemens just does it with muscle, as where Kamara did it with finesse. And both get it done equally as good. But with the missed extra point for the Saints, Atlanta would take a 1-point lead, making it 7-6. Early in the first, no defense, as there's Clemens just celebrating there. What a game. I mean, let's take a look at this. Just straight muscles, that man. Embarrasses him. I think that was Alexander there. And then no one, and this may be the fastest power back in the league. Clemens has speed. No one, if he gets out in the open field, you're not catching him. And then later in the game, they're trying to answer right back is the Saints. Von Pratniak, probably the closest talent to that Keister as far as success goes in the league. Obviously, Keister's had a lot of success already, a Lombardi Trophy ring holder. But Von Pratniak is looking very good. Keister, though, leaves the pocket on this play across to the 30, to the 35, and out of bounds without taking a hit. Whenever these two meet up, it's going to be classic shootouts. Last time these two met early in the season, it was the Saints having the Falcons number as they beat them in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta's looking to get revenge and possibly beat the Saints in New Orleans. Time will tell, though, and after a sack, Zach Keister would step back on 2nd and 22 and throw it deep to Adams, who would fight and get into the end zone. That man is one of the most physical wide receivers in this league, even still. So later in the game, 14-6, Von Pratniak, play action, steps back, nice play on 3rd and inches, catches Atlanta off guard big time. He would step back later again on 1st and 10, dumps it down to his tight end. He tries to put a move, but Corey Austin ain't going for it. That's Clark right there, not a tight end. That's our wide receiver, actually. And 2nd and 3, Vaughn, hand off to Kamara. You know he's going to get it done. If he needs 3, he's going to get it. And just like that, the Saints are going to answer right back. Yeah, we're going to have a shootout here. I mean, these offenses are both very deadly. Two of the best offenses in the league currently right now. And we're seeing it right now. Clemens gets stuffed there. Hasn't been the story, though, so far today. Keister steps back again. He will leave the pocket. If you make it easy for him, he will. And that would set up a 3rd and 5. Keister later steps back, going deep, and just misses a wide open Adams. That right there would have been a tutty. Later on the play, they go for a screen, but Chauncey Pratt was all over it. What a beautiful play right there. So later in the game, 14-13 still, 50 seconds left. Atlanta looking like they're going to play a little aggressive. They're going to go for it, and over the top is Hayden Hurst. That's Alexander once again just getting exposed, number 58. He's struggling today. 1st and 10, it looks like Atlanta's still going to try and go for some points. Adams, he never got touched. And that is a touchdown, Atlanta. We got to take another look at that. He never was touched. Oh, that's a huge mistake. And then he rolls into the end zone. Look at this, another angle right here. Never was touched. And now it takes us into halftime. So you guys can see it. The rookie Mark Scott has turned Washington around. I mean, they haven't been successful at all in this whole series. They finally have a franchise quarterback, and they are finally looking like a serious team. And that's good for Washington. You see Houston, Joey Todd, and then Green Bay and Minnesota. Jordan Love fighting Sam Howell. Jordan Love is trying to keep that success the Packers have had this whole series. I do think the Packers have had the most success in this series so far. 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 Super Bowl win. Tied with Atlanta, obviously, but they have more Super Bowl appearances in this series than any other team with 2. So Atlanta obviously trying to tie that up now. But 21-13, the Saints, man, no one can bring Kamara down, but finally somebody steps up and does it, Darius Slay. And it would set up Atlanta later, but 4th and inches, they decide to play it aggressive, and it pays off right there. And that's a dangerous call there, but playing aggressive and it works. Adams, then dangerous pass, but it's caught, goes up the sideline and brought down. Later, 1st and 10, the same type of pass, this time to Ridley, who has speed and brings us up to the 24. Keister stepping back, has plenty of time to Adams, who going to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and 7. And now they are in the red zone, and Atlanta could really use a score here to go up by 2 possessions. This would really be nice. Keister throws it to Cooks, who puts on the muscle. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of physical players here for Atlanta. And 1st and goal, it's going to be Keister going up the middle. He's not afraid to do that. We've seen it throughout his career, and now it's 28-13. The Saints are going to have to answer back. Well, that's what they plan to do here. Across the 50, 2nd and 7, Von Prakniak. He's going to step back into the pocket, has time, dumps it down. Nice pass to Clark, who gets brought down. And now the Saints are in enemy territory. This time a screen, but this time pressure's coming, but it's going to work. It's going to work, and Kamara's going to take it inside to around the 11. And look at this. Just a beautiful block by number 51 to take Wilson, their DT, who's trying to cover Kamara, out of the play. If he didn't make that block, that play would have never happened. It's now 2nd and 4. Prakniak steps back, throws it, and it's caught. Touchdown. McLean with the catch. That's his 1st receiving TD of the night, and that makes it 28-20. 1st and 10, it's going to be a handoff to Clemens, who has that speed, but he also has that power. Drink some milk, young fella. And he will not even go down on the play. 2nd and 4 now. Keister's in the zone. We'll see if Atlanta utilizes it. No, it's another handoff to Clemens. And why? Why not run it when Cleminator is eating out there? 4th and 6, Atlanta being aggressive once again. You got to question these kind of calls. But if it works, then I guess you can. But looks like Atlanta changing some things up here. If you fail this, though, you've put the Saints right back in this game, possibly tying it up. Keister steps back. Pressure wasn't there, and Cleminator gets open, and he's going to go down the field. And, okay, if your offensive line is going to give your quarterback that much time, why not go for it? And then the Cleminator has the biggest hole that you can have right down the middle. He'll take it all the way to the 1, and the Saints are just a touchdown away from getting out of this game. And that right there will do it. He does cross. Alexander gets beat one last time today. I mean, the Saints just, it was going to be a shootout, and they just, they got outmatched today. They would get a touchdown in trash time. Or, well, no, I guess they're a yard short there, but there's still 15 seconds left. But either way, they would get in. Oh, they did call it a touchdown, by the way. So, either way, though, like, the Saints defense just got outbeat. And Atlanta, it was a shootout. But Atlanta did what they needed to do. And they are now the best team as far as current record goes. They have the longest winning streak right now in the league. They were 1-4, I believe, at some point, or 2-4, something like that. Now they are 7-4, and they are on top of their division. They were 4th in their division. Now they are all the way on the top. It's all thanks to Cleminator today. That man averaged 8.6 yards per carry, dude. 2 tutties and well over 100 yards. He balled out today. Honestly, everybody did. Our defense played a little sloppy at times, but at the end of the day, they stepped up when they needed to, and they played better than the opposing defense. And that's all you can ask for sometimes. I would like to get to the quarterback a little more and maybe get a little more interceptions, but hey, it is what it is. Now, it's time to take it to something new. We're having another spin the wheel. There's a player that is unhappy, and it's on one of these bottom 5 teams that are, hey, they're the bottom 5 teams. They are in the danger zone right now. The Steelers, the Eagles, the 49ers, the Dolphins, and the Seahawks have a chance to lose their top overall rated player from unhappiness over the last 3 seasons. One of these players is finally calling it quits with their team. They're unhappy, and we're about to spin the wheel to find out which player it is. So here we go. We're at the wheel. Let's spin it. First one that gets picked, or the first team that it lands on, is the team that will lose their top player at the end of this season. So let's spin it. And it is the Seattle Seahawks. Holy shit, dude. It's so realistic. You already know who's leaving. You already know who's leaving. It makes sense. Russell Wilson. This is his last year, man, with Seattle. Sorry, Seattle fans. He's unhappy. You didn't build your team around him. And he's had a long career. I can't wait till next year. Well, that's going to do it, guys. See you on the next one.